So my thoughts on training recently has been sort of all over the place. Like this workout is not in, this isn't what I'm going to do going forward. This is just more of a deload week, just working in a circuit fashion of squats, dumbbell press, and dumbbell rows. But it's just something I wanted to like mess around with. I don't take this one like as a serious workout on my end. It was just to get like the heart rate moving, if anything. But I was thinking recently about my program, and I needed to think about how do I balance lifting alongside with my jiu-jitsu training. And of course, my primary goal is jiu-jitsu training. Like I want to get good at it as much as I can. But alongside, I want to make sure that I'm strong and resilient and aesthetic, right? So if you had to think of it as a ranking order, you got jiu-jitsu, then underneath that is like strength, and then resilience. Resilience mean like injury prevention, and then aesthetics. And so I'm thinking I have two options in front of me. I can continue doing 3 times a week, but I modify the intensity where I go like a heavy, light, medium program style. Or I can do it twice a week, or I can do it 3 times a week, but in the middle I just have a slight deload. And I think this is more mental than it really is physiological, but I think that 3 times a week would make me stronger than twice a week. And the reason why I say that is because in my prior past experience, when I have done twice a week, like it maintained my strength, but it wasn't enough to keep me progressing. Whereas 3 times the strength was like, hey, it got a good groove, and it kind of kept, it just kind of kept the skill up there and the strength up there. But what I'm running into right now these days, it's harder for me to recover. So I'm thinking that maybe it's time on the second day I add a sort of a light deload day. So if I had to visualize it, or if you guys can visualize it for me, on day one I do my normal squat, push, or some kind of push variation, and then a pull. You do your 3 sets of 5 at, let's say, 200. Then day two, instead of, you have a slight deload, so maybe you do 3 sets of 5 at 185. And then on the third day, you do 3 sets of 5 at 205. And it essentially acts as a day where it gives you a little bit of more recovery before you resume your linear progression. Now, I'm thinking that it's necessary for my squat, but it's not really necessary for my push or my pulls yet. So my bench and overhead press, I don't think I need it. I think they just need more work. The deadlift is still fine. The power clean is still fine. The chin-ups, yeah, that's still fine. So I'm thinking it's really just a squat modification that I need to do for my program. So that's option number one. But option number two is, and which I'm kind of leaning towards, but I'm not fully convinced, is just to do a regular 2 days. And the reason why that's on the table is it just gives me more time to recover, right? It just gives me more free time as well. Like, being at the gym, it still does take an hour. You gotta warm up, you gotta stretch, you gotta work up to the weight. It adds up time. So it saves me an hour and a half for me to just completely decompress, don't have to worry about it, and just do whatever I want to do in that free time. But I don't know. It's sort of like a mental thing where it's like, yeah, I want to be good at jiu-jitsu and recover for jiu-jitsu, but I still want to be strong and I still want to do this, and it's like all over the place, So obviously, like anything in life, if you push something in, you have to pull something out. And so I don't know. I think that it's just I have to kind of commit to something, I guess. But yeah. Anyways, I'm not gonna keep on rambling. So if you guys have any suggestions on what I can do, that'd be appreciated, or whatever worked for you guys. But other than that, I'm just gonna, yeah, just let the video keep on playing. Thanks.